Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Saints going up against the Buccaneers. Now let's get you out to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome for this matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, you said it all, didn't you? Close games, heated rivalry. That alone tells you how exciting this game is going to be. When you take good players on two teams and you put them in the same division, oh my gosh, look out. That's when you get exciting physical football, and I think that's what we'll see here.
The Saints are back deep, waiting for the kick return. We're underway here. Murphy's going to start his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Here comes the former Super Bowl MVP for the New Orleans Saints, quarterback Drew Brees.
Jim, I'll tell you this, Drew Brees is a numbers machine. The guy in a bad day is going to throw for 300 yards and get 25 completions and 3 touchdowns. But he's so efficient, that's the reason why he puts up such great numbers.
The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 22. Ball is out. He's brought to a halt.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They had the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down. Brees got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down 6. Trying to power his way right up the middle. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Second down coming up. Mark Ingram carries the football. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
The Buccaneers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 7. Stands in the pocket. Pass is intercepted. He's brought down. Starting at quarterback for Tampa Bay is Jameis Winston, the #1 overall selection in the 2015 draft.
Well, a couple things I like about Jameis Winston. I like his size. I like his natural leadership abilities. And listen, he was groomed at Florida State to be a professional quarterback, so the transition for him should be a lot easier than other rookie quarterbacks in this league.
Ball at the 47. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 47. Jackson's going to pull in the bullet pass.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
First down on the way. Winston's setting up now in the pistol. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Vincent Jackson found a way to go deep with success last year in Tampa, and he's a big-time part of this offense.
Yeah, you know, I think we really found out finally Vincent Jackson, it doesn't matter where he plays, he's just good, and he got it done for the BUCS last year.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. Makes the touchdown, BUCS. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Murphy's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 30, brought down near the 35. The Buccaneers defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. Watson can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop. Setting the defensive lineup now. Levante David out of Nebraska has turned into an all-around outside linebacker.
Yeah, I think people outside of Tampa Bay need to know about this guy. He is one of the good outside linebackers that does not get enough right, Jim. He can do everything.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. Mark Ingram with the reception. And Ingram's met at the 30.
Running backs are such a big part of the pass game now in the NFL. Look at this play, able to take a short catch and get a long gain out of it. Nice job by the running back.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge Jay Spiller. And that'll gain just a few yards. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun. Makes the touchdown. And that's a nice recovery after falling behind early, tying the game here just midway through the first quarter.
You know, Jim, when you fall behind early in football games, it can be a little unsettling because you go, oh, no, here we go. We're always behind. But, hey, that touchdown, that's going to change their frame of mind and emotionally going to lift them up, should help their play.
The Saints can tie it up with the point after. Driving extra point is good. Breeze certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Saints getting ready to kick it away. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence in it well. This is a very good game so far.
First down at the 28. Martin gains 5. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down. Winston's lined up, empty backfield. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And it's batted down. The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up. Winston's got it in the gun. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What a nice job on the catch this time and breaking the tackle and getting those extra yards. When you make plays like that, if I was the quarterback, I'd give you a few more chances with the football.
The football rests at the 44. First down following the long play. Surveys, looking to go deep. Coming to the line at the 44. The Buccaneers with an empty backfield look here. The Buccaneers have it at the 44. He makes the catch. Dixon's there to make the tackle.
The Buccaneers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
Coming to the line at the 38. The Buccaneers need to get to the 34 for a first down. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Buccaneers take it from the 38. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. The Saints defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
First down at the 33. An open lane. Runs to daylight for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. The Saints will take the snap from the 25. Slashes to the left side.
Ingram's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. Brees going to take the snap from the shotgun. And
when you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Third down and 6. Watson set now, split out wide to the left. Breeze in shotgun formation. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Colston's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Let's see what he can do here. Gains 17.
The Buccaneers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Saints have to be wondering, what do we do to stop this offense?
Well, I'm going to tell them this. Good luck, because this offense is really good. They do this to everybody. So I don't know what to...
Tackle by David Hawthorne. Second down coming up. Toss play here to Martin. Burns able to read that. Looking at every option. He's got a chance to return this one. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. That return's good for about 12. The Saints offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Saints from the 33. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the
offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
After going to the ground game the first play. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Colston's got it, and a first.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Watson split out wide on the left. First and 10. They'll run it with Martin. Brought down right at the 50.
Ingram's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Makes the reception. That tackle was made the 27-yard line. It's his first reception today.
This is what drives coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short, then you can't come up and make the tackle, and you give up a long gain. You got your players in position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 27. Snap after the big play. Breeze from the shotgun. And it's a completion to Watson.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. Best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
After that grab, it's now... That'll do it for the first quarter here in New Orleans, and we'll be back in just a moment. The Saints on offense here to start the second quarter. Inside the 20 now at the 19. Drew Brees has it under center. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Ingram's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
This next snap will take place at the 19. Third down and 2. Takes it from the eye. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Ingram's trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on third down, but the defense does an outstanding job, on especially the defensive line, where to run and no first down.
Lining up for a 35-yard field goal. The kick is good. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive.
The Saints ready to boot the football down the field. And he's taken down 29, not quite to the 30. The Saints defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
The Buccaneers have it at the 29. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second down following that incompletion.
Here we go.
Martin's going to take the handoff now. That picks up about 3.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Winston's set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. From the gun. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing 4th down in a hurry.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
We'll see what he can do here. Has 12 on this play. The Saints have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Breeze been dropping back and airing it out.
He's had the time to air that football out, and what we are seeing, the speed of this offense. At speed, what does it do? It can get down the field behind the defense, and they are making big plays.
The Saints come to the line in a tight game here in the 2nd quarter. The score's 14-10. The Saints snap it up at the 26. Scanning the field. And methodically, he just throws it away. The Saints snap it at the 26. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
The Saints do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Breeze has everybody split out wide for this snap. Breeze going to take it from the gun. Finds his mark. Spillers tackled down at the 45.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
1st down, offense readying for the snap. Breeze alone in the backfield. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Saints will take the snap from the 45. And Ingram's met after a gain of 3.
Ingram's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Breeze standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Scans the field. Benjamin Watson makes the grab. Marquette down for another reception.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Coming to the line at the 39. Spillers shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. First down at the 39. Hill's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First down at the 20. Mark Ingram carries the football. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Ingram's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Breeze in shotgun formation. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Ingram's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. Brees back in shotgun formation. Reaches out and grabs it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. From the shotgun. This will be the 11th play of the drive. Second and goal from the 7. Handoff out of the I formation.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
This long drive continues. Third and goal from the 8. Touchdown, New Orleans Saints. Cook's second touchdown of the game. And we're halfway through the second quarter, and with the touchdown trip, they are now in front in this game.
And this game's flying along. We've seen some good play, but that drive right there was not a good job by the defensive front. They were all over the place, and it allowed the offense to execute some plays and take the lead.
The Saints now will tack on the extra point. The point after is good. The Saints kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. A look at Mike Evans right there. He's not having any kind of impact on this game so far, and that's a big reason why his team's behind.
Yeah, when you talk about the run game, the pass protection, the run blocking, there's one word that comes to mind: poorly. Everybody's having a bad day, and especially the wide receiver. He's got to pick it up. He has the ability to raise the level of play of this offense just by his actions.
First down at the 22. Martin's handed the football. Gains 11. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Boy, these numbers just don't add up. They're running the football. They're owning the line of scrimmage, but they're behind on the scoreboard. How do you figure, Phil?
How many times have you and I talked about this? Stats lie in football. You know, there's many stories when you watch a football game. They're running it well. If they stay with the gym and they keep having success, I think they'll find a way to win.
First down at the 33. Martin left side. And that gains a few.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Coming up, second down. Winston's got it in the gun. And it's knocked down. It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion. The Buccaneers need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Mike Evans makes the play. Gains 14. That's his first reception today. Can you believe the plays this guy can make in the open field once he gets his hands on the football?
Yeah, I can believe it. I really can, because you know why? I see it all the time. I see it when I watch him on TV. I see it when I watch films. And how about today? I get to watch it in person. It's awesome to watch.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff out of the eye. And that gains a few.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They call his name again. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's 3rd down coming up. Toss to the outside. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
James is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Coming to the line at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
First down and 10. James going to secure the handoff. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 10. He'll get it again. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Halftime, 2 minutes away. All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime. Third down now. The Saints defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. From the gun. The Buccaneers get a first down. That's his first reception today.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
Marching down the field and taking their time. He'll take the snap from the gun. Coming to the line at the 19-yard line. Winston's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the gun. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
The Saints have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
This has been a long drive so far. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and 2. Pulls it in.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. What a drive this has been. Second and goal at the 1. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
The Buccaneers getting set for the extra point. It's good. The Saints getting ready to field the kick. Halftime is fast approaching in a game where they now trail. The score's 21-17. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Saints will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players, they are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
Breeze from the shotgun. Cooks has got the catch and the first. The Saints signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Breeze ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. The Saints take it from the 43. It's caught by Benjamin Watson, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. Spillers out wide on the left. Breeze in shotgun formation. Has the grab. Spillers tackled down after a gain of 15. The Saints have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. And this will be a 50-yard field goal try. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Approaching the half, and that field goal has to make them feel good about their play as they keep things close.
Jim, no doubt about it. What they're saying to the opponents, look out. This game is not over. We're going to be here all day long.
The Saints are ready to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. A look at Mike Evans right there. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important.
Takes the knee. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Saints have an edge in time of possession right now. The Buccaneers look like they'll be in this game for 4 quarters. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Saints with the football early in the first. Here the defense will come up with the pick. BUCS defense forces the turnover. After the INT, offense comes out now. In traffic, Safarian-Jenkins will make the catch. And that goes as a 26-yard touchdown. Buccaneers with the early advantage. Saints with the ball midway through the first. Breeze got the completion out of the gun. And this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. We're brand new at 7. Saints line up at the 8. Breeze has got the completion here, and they cap off the drive with the score. They go ahead by 3. Buccaneers have it late in the first half. Winston's going to complete the pass. Give him 6. They're now on top by 4. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thanks a lot. Second half just about to get underway here as the special teams are about to head back onto the field. Morstead will be kicking off momentarily as the second half is about to commence. With this kick, the second half is underway. Fields the football at the 3. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. The Buccaneers offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Martin is in the backfield. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Martin's tackled right at the 42.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After running it, it's second down. Martin's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 47-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First down here after the run. The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The give. They're going to run it right. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Fumbles are becoming more prevalent in the NFL because the defenders are getting so good at stripping that football away now.
The Buccaneers defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense, but they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
Breeze from the shotgun. Throws the pass. Smith, the one who brings him to the ground. The Saints still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Breeze numbers, though, speak to a team that could be winning if other things like their defense were doing their part here, partner.
Well, yeah, that's right. The defense has got to hold their end up, but the offense, they've been very, very good. The quarterback has been accurate. He has been smart, and that always gives you a chance when your quarterback is playing that well.
2nd and 3. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Cook's undoubtedly been the top target for his quarterback today, Phil.
Yeah, he has. And quarterbacks, that's what happens. When a wide receiver gets hot, hey, they'll start looking for him, and that's what's happened in this game so far here.
Set up now at the 36. Ingram, solo back set. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Now inside the 30 at the 29. The Saints have it at the 29. Easy catch. The Saints in for the score. You talk about halftime adjustments, Phil. They come right out here in the second half and score the touchdown to go in front.
Yeah, I think here's what happened at halftime. The coaches went in there, yelled at them, got them scared, and it made them sharpen up, because they looked really sharp on that drive to score that touchdown. They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
The Saints ready here for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Saints proved this last drive that they are a ball-hawking unit out there.
And you know, you got to know that on the offensive side, you're playing against a ball-hawking unit. When they're like that, you got to get your arms around the football and protect it. That was a bad job by the offensive ball carrier.
Martin lines up in the backfield. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Doug Martin carries the football, trying to plow ahead. Bunkley's in on the tackle.
Well, I know in a situation like this, here's what you have to do. You have to call a play that at least gives you a chance to pick up the first down. If it's not there, then you tell the quarterback to throw it short.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. Winston's going to take it from the gun. And Evans is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Buccaneers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Double tight end formation. Staying with the passing game on first down. And Stalker has the catch.
The Buccaneers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now, 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Coming to the line at the 50. Second and 1. The Buccaneers now move the chains.
The Buccaneers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Winston's completed his last 6 passes. The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. 1st and 10. Doug Martin. That's a gain of 6.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Second down. Winston's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the shotgun. Catch made. Gains about 3.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Third and short following the completion. The Saints lined up in the nickel. Looks like a false start on the offense. Third down after the penalty. Winston's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Murphy's got the catch and the first.
The Buccaneers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The snap will come at the 33. Martin is in the backfield. First down at the 33. Aaron's got it. Screenplay.
The Buccaneers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
Second down here. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. That's a gain of only a yard.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
That is play number 10 on this drive. The Buccaneers have it at the 24. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
The Buccaneers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Murphy's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And if you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Mounting a serious drive. Second and 10. Martin. That picks up 11. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day. The Buccaneers have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Martin's been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
First and goal from the 1. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. They've tied it up with that touchdown, and it looks like these teams are on level terms as we go into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they are. Boy, this turns everything around. Isn't it amazing? It's tied, but the team that just tied it up, they got to be feeling a lot better than the other team right now.
The Buccaneers have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Inside of the uprights. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 28-28. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Murphy's got it. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. The Saints head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make it work.
First down at the 32. Has the reception all alone. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end. The Saints have had a big number one option at wideout today. Cooks has been heavily involved, and for good reason.
Well, what you do, you always look at a defense and see our strength against their weakness, and that's what they found. The guy catching the football is just better than the guy covering him.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. The Saints take it from the 38. Got a big lane, and that's David in on the stop.
I got to give this running back a lot of credit. How about that? He fumbled earlier in the game, but now he is running free, just all out and getting those extra yards after the hit.
They come to the line at the 28. His man. Carter's there to take him down.
Bree's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Breeze now completed his last 7 passes. From the red zone.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Offense has not been hard to find in this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
Coming to the line at the 17-yard line. Second down and 10. C.J. Spiller. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
On the way, third down. Breeze has everybody split out wide for this snap. Breeze back in shotgun formation. Intercepted. They'll take it at the 20. Phil, this hot offense is going to appreciate getting the ball back so fast off of that interception here late in the game with about a quarter to play.
Yeah, give some credit to the coaching staff on the defensive side. They called exactly the right defense for that play, and they came up with the pick.
The Buccaneers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
We'll have one more play before the quarter expires. First down at the 20. Mike Evans has the catch. That's a pickup of 14. Third catch today so far. Headed to the fourth, and this game is all tied up. Which defense will make the big stop that could put its team in position to win the game? We'll find out in just a moment. Welcome back. The final quarter is upon us in what has been a high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Jim, this has been fun to watch here today, all this scoring. And both offensive coordinators, my gosh, they got to be giddy about the way their offenses have played. Of course, on the other side, man, just look at them on the sideline. The defensive coordinators, they are extremely upset.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The final quarter begins with this snap. Jackson is tackled down.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Picked up a couple that time. Third and 2 here after the run. Martin solo back set. Martin's going to take the handoff now. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Martin's looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
They're set to punt it away now. And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers came up with the big pick the last time after surrendering a bunch of yardage on that drive before it.
Yeah, look, that was a terrible decision by the quarterback. There was no excuse for throwing that football, and he didn't get away with it, of course.
The Saints will walk to the line of a tie game here in the 4th. The scores 28-28. First down at the 20. And that's David in on the stop. Watson's a receiver all the way out to the right. 2nd and 10. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
3rd and long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd and long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Now looking at 3rd down. Spiller in the backfield, single back set. Launches it down the field. Could have been intercepted. Well, it's been a day where we've never even really seen the punters in action. And let's introduce them for the first time.
I don't think I've said this too many times in my career broadcasting for quite a few years, that I was getting tired of seeing the offense have success. So that was a nice job by the defense that time.
And so now they'll bring out Morstead to punt. He wants to return this one. Wilson's there to make the stop. That return's good for about 10. The Saints defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Buccaneers take it from the 33. Stands in the pocket. Failing to complete that one. So second down here.
Here we go. Ohio.
Martin's handed the football. And that's a gain of 10. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. The Buccaneers haven't abandoned the run game, which is big in this tie game. Martin's had every opportunity to flourish, and he's done so throughout both halves of this game.
He sure has. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL, and you just keep giving him the football and let him win this game for you.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43. And Jackson can't hold on that time.
Jackson's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Saints weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Ingram, solo back set. First down at the 20. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And it's McDonald there to meet him.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
That leads us to second down. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
Spiller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Now third and short following the run. Mark Ingram carries the football. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Ingram's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Once again, a running play. And gains about 1.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The Buccaneers defense now is going to go nickel. Handoff. He's churning ahead. Running room. Going to take it the distance. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run for a touchdown, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The Saints line up for the extra point. And the extra point is good. The Saints now ready to kick the football down the field. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Buccaneers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Buccaneers now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the fourth. The score's 35-28. First down at the 29. Looking across the middle, Vincent Jackson has the reception. He's in the clear. The 20. Tackle made by Bird that time. Jackson's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there. From inside the red zone. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Murphy's tackled down after a gain of 2.
The Saints are hard to fool on the defensive side, especially when they're in the red zone. So that time, all over the offensive play call, They stopped the completion for no gain.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Surveys. Cameron Jordan hunts him down and makes him pay.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third down. The Saints will come out in the dime. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
It's not a quarterback that shies away from contact. I'll give him that. A for courage. But this time, even though he makes a good ball fake, the defense is waiting on him, and they just hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he gets no gain.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Makes the catch at the 7. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 29. Cooks has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Saints, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down here after the completion. Looking at every option. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. And Ingram's taken down at the 25. The Saints have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Breeze done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today, very smart, making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's 5 receptions on the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. Spiller's second touchdown of the game. Those should be all the points they need to polish this one off.
That was a beating that started at the beginning of the game, and it never stopped. What a great job by the offense and the football team.
The Saints with the PAT to come. Makes the PAT. The Saints kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. The Saints setting up here for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. Martin, solo, back set. The Buccaneers snap it up at the 26. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Tackle made by Browner that time.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Quick drop back. And Murphy makes the catch. Murphy's tackled down at the 45.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row. Setting up now at the 45. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. First down, pressure on every snap now. The Saints at the line, dime package. 1st and 10. Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Third down coming up, needing a first at this point. The Buccaneers need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. The Buccaneers have it at the 44. Wants to go deep. And it's swatted away.
The Buccaneers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Fourth and 9 to go, and they're going to go for it. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Winston's got it in the gun. The Buccaneers turn the ball over on downs. Late in the 4th quarter, and that play by the defense could decide this game, Phil.
Awesome job by the defense coming up big in that situation. I'm just going to say this real plain and simple. Did not like the decision on the offensive side.
The Buccaneers allowed a ton of passing yards on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think the coverages that they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change up this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
Drew Brees has it under center. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. The Buccaneers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. They'll set up now at midfield. The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd down, 4 to go. Draw. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The defense stops the clock. Set up now at the 42. Takes the knee. It's 2nd down. About a minute remaining in this one. Takes the knee. Third down on the way. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.